One of the biggest jokes that I hear is AI is just a tool. And when I see these people who are saying that you have to learn how to implement AI in your work, or else you will be left behind, I I just want to laugh, because we are so close to the dystopian future that we have been warned about, that the we who are watching these people saying those ridiculous things, we will be remembering that when we enter the era of AI, where you will not be needed. AI will not be a tool. And anyone who thought that implementing AI is necessary in your work, well, okay, that's very cute if you did that, but now you're not needed anymore. Now, I'm being struck, hurt, and um, twice, you could say, by AI, because my two professions are both very, very high on the list of professions that are deemed as not necessary, or that people like me will be replaced by AI. I'm a novelist, and we are already seeing that the publishing business is being ruined by AI. At least if you are someone who take pride in the creative process and writing as a skill and a craft. And I'm also a video creator. I have my main channel, which is mainly about Viking Age related topics. Obviously, I can't compete against the AI generated slop out there. They are getting views in the hundreds of thousands. I'm not getting those views, even though I have a large channel. Uh, so yeah, and the funny thing is that as an author, as a novelist, I am quite used to people having the attitude that, well, you shouldn't expect anything. You shouldn't expect any money from your work, because it's not really work, is it, to be a novelist? You can just choose to do something else. So that's been the attitude for a long time, for as long as I can remember, for some fucking strange reason, because it is a profession, and it is a craft, and it's needed in our society. And of course, being on YouTube. Now, I don't view that as my work, it's more like a hobby. But, it's like, I don't view myself as an influencer, because I don't really, I've never taken money uh, to say, buy this product, and so on and so on, which is how these influencers make their money. I don't do that, because I'm not a salesman. But anyway, people like myself who are on YouTube, we are there's a lot of envy out there, so it's not being viewed as a real profession, as real work. So okay, yeah. But here's the thing, when AI comes from other for other people, they will notice, and they think that they are safe, but they are not, because these corporations who are claiming that AI will make the world much better place, yeah, maybe for them, but it doesn't matter what you are doing now. It's like, I saw that, I have an ambition, when I get the time, to go back to university, and get at least a master's in history. And the historian was number two on a list that Microsoft published of professions that would be replaced by AI. But I don't fucking care, because I'm not going to let AI influence my choices in life. So, you know, teachers, lawyers, basically all professions that require. Oh, thank you, Jonathan. Thanks a lot. That's very kind of you. Is off-grid homesteading the solution? I don't know. At least we need to be as independent of society as or the grid as possible. So not only is the, the the kind of work where you don't use your hands, right? So teacher, lawyer, novelist. Um, what else? Well, even doctors, even though you could say that doctors absolutely do use their hands, surgeons and so on. But more and more of this is being replaced and will be replaced by AI. Will it make things better? No, but it will short term increase the profit of the corporations, and that's why they are doing this. It's not to make the world better. It is it's to increase profits short term. That's been a problem for a long time. Um, the long term solution that the long term view that you will find in a family business, for instance, it's kind of gone because the CEOs they try to increase the short term profit. And that very often leads to very poor decisions, which we can see quite clearly when it comes to YouTube and all social media platforms, basically. So I'll get straight to that. I'm going to keep this live stream a little bit shorter than usual, and I'll get to the comments in the chat as well. So can you remember, if you've been following my channel here, that I was complaining a lot about how YouTube went from being a subscriber-based platform, which means that if you subscribe to a channel, you would be shown the new videos and all videos from that channel. That's awesome. That's how it should have been. They should have kept it like that. They went from that to basically a system where if you subscribe to a channel, YouTube doesn't care, because YouTube will use their algorithms, and they say it's based on what you have been watching. I don't know so much about that, but that's what they're claiming. So they're using their algorithms to put new videos in front of you. That makes life more difficult for us YouTubers, of course. But I never expect that people would have any sympathy for that. But I warned about this because I could see, and I'm not that unique. It's like many people could see where this was heading. It was heading towards we, YouTube in this case, will decide what you think and feel. We will manipulate your mind. And we will do that so that you can be obedient, so that you can be buying the stuff that our clients are promoting through the ads, so that you can have the right quote unquote right opinions leading up to elections, and so on and so on. And this is being paid for, of course. So when you add AI to this, it gets even worse, because AI it kind of has a mind of its own, and it's just a more extreme version of algorithm-based platforms, right? So the AI will now decide what you watch, what you hear, what you think, what you feel. And many people, and listen to this, many people are now saying that very soon very soon, people will not be using the internet anymore, and they will not be using platforms anymore. Now that sounds crazy. Why would these corporations who own the platforms do that? Well, because they own the AI. So imagine this. People are addicted to their smartphone. Basically, at this point, there is no going back. Young people now, they can't imagine a life where they have to think for themselves, where they have to make calculations in their mind and so on. They're addicted to the smartphone. They can't exist without their smartphone. So imagine this. You wake up and you don't go to any social media platforms. No, because your smartphone, the AI there, will sense that you woke up and it will talk to you and it will say something, maybe based on your smartwatch, how do you feel today? Oh, I think you didn't sleep well. So can I play some music or show you this video that will make you feel better? And then it will do that on your smartphone. And then maybe it will suggest you watch a video about some kind of breakfast meal. Then it will play some music. And it will be doing all of this without you ever having to intentionally go to any website or any platform. So it will be an entity that is always there, that makes the choices for you. It does the thinking for you. It replaces human interaction. It's your friend. Obviously it's not your friend because it's not real, but it's just there all of the time. And yeah, you get what I'm saying here. If this sounds crazy, I just hope I'm wrong, but a lot of people are pointing at this now, that we are moving in that direction. And I get it. I mean, we have the loneliness epidemic. People are struggling, and it must seem nice to have that AI doing all the heavy lifting for you. It must seem nice. But you lose something. You never get to go through the creative learning process of anything. You never get to go through the process of acquiring knowledge and wisdom, and that process makes you more mature. So what we're looking at is that we will have a future where most people are basically children, because they've never had to grow up. They've always had that smartphone there with the AI. And they think it's fantastic. But what they're not getting is that it's all fake. It's all fake. I saw someone here. I don't know if it's. Oh, yeah, we have an AI bro here. It's like, at this point, I don't even care discussing with these people, because we are so close to the day when people will wake up. But not everyone. Some people will be in the matrix, in that pod, and they don't want to get out. And I'm sorry, but it's not real life. It's not helping you. It's just making you dumb, and it's making you lose out. Or what's the expression? Not lose out, but it's making you basically not get to live a full life. So they said the same about calculators, says Bray. No, they didn't. No, they did not. And I can tell you that I'm older than you, basically. I think I'm older than you. And I was there when they discussed if calculators should be allowed in schools. And they did not say the same about calculators. This is very different. But it must be comforting to say that to yourself. So, okay, I'll keep this under 20 minutes now. Hi there, Jason. Carl from Sweden. Hi there. Good to see you all. Yes, Tom says, what makes us human is that human is a creator, and for creator, the process is more important than result. The process makes us human. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Jason, yeah, my video about Black Vikings. Yeah, another stupid thing that AI seems to be pushing now. And if you think that AI is not, if you think that, okay, everyone please realize that AI is not neutral. There are people behind the levers, and they are pulling the levers, and they have their certain agenda. That's why we see AI pushing. Oh, did you know that some of these Vikings, they were actually black from Africa? Yeah. Carl says AI historian actually gives me the creeps for real. Yeah, me too. Carl says AI together with the algorithms will give people a bias we can't even imagine. And hi there, green-eyed lady. I mean, can you? I'm fighting AI every day now because publishers, they really want to use AI in book covers, and I don't allow that. And they want to use it in translations. I don't allow that. And there are two reasons for that. First of all, the translators have been my best friends, not on a personal level necessarily, but professionally, up through the years, ever since my book started to be published in other countries. I do not want them to lose their job. That's one thing. And also, AI translations are fucking horrible. Roy, thank you for saying that. And I wish I had been wrong. But these things are very obvious, you know. It's so obvious. Let's see. I'll have to scroll down a little bit. Oh, Bray. You call your AI Tiana. Oh, that's very cute. I hope you two will be very happy. My suggestion is go out, leave your smartphone at home, interact with people, spend time in nature, do some physical work, do some physical exercise, and I guarantee that you will discover that life is better that way. Laura says, Bjorn, do you want to get a master's degree in Northern European history? Yeah, I don't I don't know if it will be done in Norway most likely, and I don't know if the master's is. I think it just says history, but obviously you specialize when you write your master's assignment. And if I do that, which I hope to do, I will. Big surprise! I will use that as research for an upcoming book. So I do the research anyway, right? So it wouldn't be me working double, you know. But I'm not there yet because I took my university education that was in economics and business administration. So I have to do a full year online part-time of history, like, I don't know what it's called in English, because obviously you need that to qualify to do a master's program and do the master's degree. But it's an ambition. I can't do it now because I'm in the editing process of my new novel. Knucklehead says AI can be a useful tool. Yeah, like the nuclear bomb. Tore Mikael, hate the way Google has included AI in their Android OS. So here's my suggestion, right? Don't Google, and I've said it like many times. Don't Google. Don't use Google. There are other search engines out there that are much better, that are not as biased. I think Brave is one of them, also much more secure. So as far as I know, I don't think Brave is using it AI. Well, I don't know. I'm not technically into this, but it's what I'm trying to say is when I use Brave as a search engine, it's not. There isn't any AI. When you Google now, you see this AI answer on the top there, and I haven't, at least not yet, seen that in Brave. So, okay, I'm going to end the live stream there, and to all the AI bros out there, I'll try not to laugh too hard when AI takes your job and all your prospects for a happy future.